First here at 10 o'clock, an Oklahoma's Own in focus about Oklahoma's water quality after a judge rules against the state in a pollution lawsuit concerning a large poultry farm. Thanks for joining us. I'm Craig Day.
And I'm Lori Fulbright. A Delaware County judge ruled last month the State Department of Agriculture did not properly notify neighbors when the farm first registered with the state back in 2021. People living near Spring Creek sued the State Department of Agriculture in 21 because they didn't get a chance to protest before the chicken farm went in there. The Agriculture Department wanted that lawsuit dismissed, but the judge said no to that request, saying the department does not have a good process in place to address such complaints. The judge also says the state needs to give proper notice to people who live near proposed chicken farms so those people can give their input before the permits are approved.
News on 6's Aaron Conrad has the story of one of the landowners who filed suit. He says this is the first step on a long road to protecting water in Oklahoma.
Pristine flowing water welcomes you into Three Springs Farms in Cherokee County. The clear water deceiving when you know what's potentially lurking underneath.
Okay, there it kind of scrape it off.
Ew.
Algae has started to bloom here. Farmer Mike Appel believes it's the result of high phosphorus levels from waste runoff. That belief confirmed by independent testing. And Appel says it's from large poultry farms that litter the landscape upstream.
We're losing something really valuable, and we're losing it very quickly.
Spring Creek flows for more than 30 miles, starting in Kansas, Oklahoma, and ending in Fort Gibson Lake. 400 yards of it flowing here through Mike Appel's property. Appel is on the board of the Spring Creek Coalition, a nonprofit protecting the stream. The group sued the Oklahoma Department of Agriculture, Food and Forestry, saying the department has not done enough to notify neighbors and address environmental concerns when a large poultry operation applies for a permit. A Delaware County judge agrees, saying the department has been deceptive.
It felt like we were being heard finally, like someone understands like what we've been experiencing those last 6 years.
The state wants the judge to reconsider, saying in a new motion the court overstepped and that there's no evidence of pollution. In the meantime, Appel and his family are still using the creek as normal. He also knows the poultry farms aren't leaving.
What do you see as the solution to try to keep our waterways clean like what you have?
Let's all sit down, let's figure this out. Like, how can we coexist with the poultry houses and that it's not destroying our creeks?
In Cherokee County, Aaron Conrad, Oklahoma's Own, News on 6.
The Spring Creek Coalition says it sent data on bacteria and nitrogen levels in the water to the State Department of Environmental Quality. DEQ says the information sent to them, though, does not meet state or federal testing requirements. The state also addressed concerns about fumes coming from the farms and says the agency has air quality stations statewide.
And this isn't the first lawsuit over poultry farms in our state. The state of Oklahoma sued Tyson Foods and other companies back in 2005, accusing those companies of polluting the Illinois River and Lake Tenkiller. That trial ended in 2009, but it took a federal judge more than 13 years to make a ruling. The judge ruled against the companies and ordered them to reach a settlement with the state by August.
A new state law takes effect November 1st that shields the poultry industry from future lawsuits. It allows farmers to spread chicken waste as fertilizer as long as they have a system in place to prevent it from getting into water. If waste is found in the water, the company or farmer has to adjust its plan, and each plan has to be renewed every 6 years. Anyone who does not follow the plan can be fined up to $10,000 a day.
Several groups, including the Intertribal Council, opposed that law when it was going through the state legislature. The tribes say that law could make it harder for Oklahoma to keep its water clean. They also say the state agriculture department doesn't really have the capacity to enforce the law.
As for what's next, a Delaware County judge will rule on the state's request to reconsider this latest ruling.
That request was just filed yesterday.